Welcome back to the Talladega Super Speedway here as we get set moving as to this type of qualifying race. Where 5 drivers race their way in the order to here we have 2 more drivers that will race their way in, and now an only 10 car field as we go through 10 laps. The 2 drivers first and second will get in, everybody else goes home. The field will line up based on where they finish at the end of the qualifying race. The Rusty Fighter, the 42 for Extreme Racing, who was the first car out, will line up on pole. Nitro just outside. That is TS in slow motion in row 2. Row 3 is Ryan Johnston and That Racing Kid. Row 4, What If Racing and the 21 of Sylvie. And row 5, it is the Real Gaming Freak and Oak Assassin. Pace car is in the pits as we're about to get set. We'll see if there's any sudden lane change like there was last race. Look at Sylvie. He's going to the outside. Green flag is out. And this is the last chance to get into the Geico 100. Quickly going to the bottom. It is TS Media in the 97 who is already broken away from Johnston by about 2 car lengths. Yeah, the outside lane did not get nearly as good of a start as it did in the regular qualifying race as Nitro is quickly falling back. Rusty, however, is going to emerge clear in front of the 2 lanes for now, but TS jumps to the bottom and is going to leave Rusty up high. We'll see if TS is going to be able to hang on as Johnston now is peaking. We'll see if Johnston can set up something. As TS clear the field, and he's going to lead the first lap. 6 cars tucked down to the bottom, 4 on the outside. What If Racing going underneath Johnston. This is for the transfer spot, 2nd place. It doesn't matter if you win, you just have to be either first or second. And What If Racing in the number 7 for All In is going for second in that beautiful Johnny Benson-inspired Valvoline car. But here comes the Real Gaming Freak in that 91 McDonald's Camaro. His certainty with that team's kind of unknown, so we're unsure what he'll be doing next year. But with a potential car that can win tomorrow's race and getting it in through here, I would be pressed to say that he'll find a ride somewhere. But here comes the Budweiser, number 8 of Oak Assassin. Oak is another driver that we're unsure what he might be doing next season. He tossed around the idea that he could be closing his own team for performance issues. But that performance has just pushed him to the lead of the race. He's had some flashes of brilliance this season, but his season ultimately kind of got derailed when he failed to qualify for the opening race. And here is Sylvie, who is driving for Penguin Racing. As Sylvie moves into second, Sylvie has had an absolutely terrible year. He was locked into the first 3 races, and he won this race last year, so we're expecting Sylvie to run well here. But it's just been an absolutely disaster of a year for this 21 team. And it appears that the once benign relationship between the Hentai Brother cars has gone away as Slow Motion just moves Racing Kid out of the way for 3rd place. But now he's got to get around another car. As now it's everybody on the bottom aside from the 95 and the 97. But Slow Motion's going for 2nd place. Johnston goes up high as well. Oak Assassin just enjoying this, but he doesn't want that 88 to get around him. Just bragging rights if you win the race. So I'm not sure why Slow would try to make a move. Meanwhile, Nitro has gotten back up to 3rd, but here comes Real Gaming Freak yet again. As Slow Motion goes to the lead. He's going to the bottom. Will Oak be able to fight back? As we're coming to halfway this time by. These 10 laps go quick here at Dega. Edge Slow Motion's going to take the lead in the Aaron's Toyota. And Real Gaming Freak's going to move into second. Up, I spoke too soon. What If Racing to the bottom. But Real Gaming Freak's going to be able to slot back in line. And they hang on for now. I know TS Media is going to be hungry to get back up here. Seemed like he had the best car. As now Real Gaming Freak's going for the lead. And he should be able to get it as What If Racing gets booted by the 95. Who's had enough of getting booted out of line himself. Now it's an even 5 cars in both the top and the bottom. Will anybody go to make it 3 wide? Now everyone looking like they're just going to play it safe for now. But these 5 inside line cars are likely going to blow by the top 5. Unless somebody can get back in line. Which is looking rather unlikely for the moment. As Real Gaming Freak and Slow Motion are still side by side for the lead. But now he's going to break clear. There's a bit of a gap, though, between TS and Johnston. We'll have to see if somebody's going to make a move. Slow Motion's still hanging even with the 91. But now he's going to fall back as they enter turn 3. As here comes Racing Kid. Now, if you're Sylvie in that 21 car, you're going to want to duck to the bottom here real fast. And I think that's what he's trying to do. It's a conveyor belt. Much like we saw in the qualifying race. You can't hold the lead for too long. But if you're Real Gaming Freak, he's seemingly got a good car that can just hang out in front. And then it's the 2 Hentai Brother cars racing for the second position. Racing Kid goes to second. In one of those 2 coveted spots to make it into the race. As they now go 3 wide, Rusty makes the move. And Rusty's going to shuffle them both out of line. Rusty's going to second. And that 88 is going way to the back. Here comes TS. He's got to move. On the 42s. We come to 2 laps to go. The 91's proven itself to be the fast car. But TS showed earlier he had a great car. And then it is Johnston in the 92, followed by Sylvie. What If Racing getting back in line? Tried to, but Nitro's going to force it 3 wide. TS to the bottom, around the 91. And TS is going to take the lead. Johnston's going to go to second. Nothing is set in stone until we get back to the start-finish line next time by. As TS holds the lead, Sylvie going for second place. He wants the lead. As here we come to the white flag. Oak Assassin throws Johnston out of the way. The 92, the 91, and the 7 looking like their chances of making the race are over. As the white flag flies, it's TS and Sylvie. 1-2. Here comes Oak Assassin. He's going to make his move. That's to get into the race. He's in second. As Nitro setting up a move for Rusty, he could be in the catbird seat if something ridiculous happens. Oak pushes through the 21. And now he wants the lead on TS. He wants to solidify his spot. And that's going to leave the door open for the 56 and the 88. Oak to the lead. They're side by side as they enter the tri-oval. Nitro pushing through on the bottom. Oak is clear. Oak's going to win, but who's going to get him for second? It's TS. Oak and TS race their way into the Geico 100. And Nitro and Sylvie come up just short. Then it is Slow Motion, Rusty, Ryan, What If, Real Gaming Freak, and Racing Kid, the top 10. And that is going to set up the field for the race. But meanwhile, we have some action at 5 Flags to cover, and we'll see you guys there.